You still watching Lindsay? You ain't see that Lohan yet? What's up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? All right, so I'm gonna see how short we can make this video. All right, y'all. Come on, please get the likes. As soon as you come on the feed, hit the like button, hit the share button, and please hit the like button on YouTube before 1492. How y'all like the video earlier? Y'all like that video earlier I did? Please tweet it out. Real Sabir Bey on Twitter. See, the enemy don't sleep, so why should I sleep? Can we get the likes up, y'all? Let's go. Let's get the likes and the shares up. Oh, you like that, John? So listen, this is what we're gonna do. Hey, listen, my brother, we're gonna have a transcript of the class I'm doing. So y'all that don't want to see, if you get the class, it's not going to be the only two. It's only going to be two people, live on this class probably tomorrow. Wait for my brother to see what day he's free. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be banging out classes back to back to back. It's $75. One-on-ones is more expensive. But if you want me to come to your city, email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. sabirbayradio@gmail.com. But the class is going to be pre-recorded. It's going to be pre-recorded, right? So you can purchase the classes after. So tomorrow or even Wednesday, I'm waiting for my brother. Whatever day he's going to be free, I'm going to do a class on how you put a lien against your car and a lien against your property. If you're interested in what I'm saying to you, email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. Ain't no homie hookups, okay? Ain't no homie hookups. So don't try to say, well, Sabir, I don't know. Okay? So if you're interested in it, email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. All right? Are we good? Sabir Bey. I'll show you the link. This is how you eliminate nonsense, because this is what I get on my social media. Nonsense. So that's the link right there. Okay? So shout out to all my people from overseas. If you're interested in what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow, you can actually email me. And like I said, my brother Percy is going to actually put it into a book format for all of you. So it ain't going to just be the video. It's going to also be in a basically like a PDF. It's going to be like a book format. So it's going to be in a book for y'all too. Okay. So either which way you want to, it's going to be hot though. Trust me. If y'all saw all the little snippets of what we've been putting together, it's going to be on the lines of that. So I thank y'all so much. But email me if you're interested. And you don't need to say, yo, I got one question, Sabir. You can just email me and you can pay for it. Don't forget to go check out the bio on my Instagram. Go to the bio on my Instagram and on my Facebook. Any of the other classes that you want, you can actually purchase them also. But tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm just waiting for my brother to get his, tell me what time it would be. But it's going to be so deep, B. Liens on property, liens on cars. Okay? If you interested, holler at your boy. You ready to rock with me? And don't think I'm one of these cats on YouTube that be selling you stuff. Nah, big. Been doing this for a very long time. And I got receipts. And I'm an expert in what I'm doing. So let's go. Y'all ready to rock with me? Come on, y'all. Let's share this out. I'm not going to be long because I do have to cook. It's like 9:32 over here. So come on the feed. Let's go. Do y'all know? How many of y'all know it was a civil war going on in Israel? Raise your hand before we start. How many of y'all knew that well, it's still going on. How many of y'all knew it was a civil war going on in Israel? Raise your hand. Y'all can jump on the feed too. Okay, I'm gonna open up the lines for you. Yeah, baby. There's a civil war going on over there. It's been going on. So maybe that's why they started all this stuff that they're saying. And I have not seen not one Hamas soldier. I have not seen one Hamas soldier yet that was killed. Have you seen any Hamas soldiers killed yet, y'all? Have y'all seen any Hamas soldiers yet killed? But if they had hostages over there, right? Wouldn't the hostages be dead by the blanket freaking bombs going off over there? Let's use logic and common sense. Let's use logic and common sense. Have y'all seen any Hamas soldiers dead yet? How are they still stuck on 400 people? 1,400 people? The only people I saw that's passed away were babies. You ain't going to get it like this on nobody else's platform. So please share it out. My Twitter is Real Sabir Bey. Again, Real Sabir Bey on Twitter. Okay? Please tweet it out. And you can jump on the feed. Join 1492. Let's get this thing started, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's a civil war going on, baby, over there. And I'm going to prove it.
Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. Yeah. You know what? Fuck them. Immortal technique. Killer Mike. Fuck. Brother Ali. Fuck. No. Yeah. Yeah. The ghetto is like a prison with invisible bars. No matter where you at, it always follows you where you are. And it's hard out there for a pimp to get out of, but it's harder for the hooker that he beat the shit out of. I got underground in the Confederate States, ironically running from slavery to prison.
It's the link.
So I never hate on the South. I respect their vision. I just hate on that promote Samboism and white execs that love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooling and hollering. Only respect us for playing sports and modeling. More than racism. And stay in your places. And more people in United States, ironically running from slavery that prison creates. So I never hate on the South. I respect their vision. I just hate on that promote Samboism and white execs that love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooling and hollering. Only respect us for playing sports and modeling. More than racism. It's stay in your places. And more people are trapped in practical black facism. So fuck a civil war between the North and the South. It's between field niggas and slaves that are stuck in the house.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization.
nation. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilizations. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Rip niggas, blood niggas, essays, Asians. Why the fuck we born with each other's population? If devil wanna dead, all our population, people in folk nation. Why the separation? Why we got Jamaicans hating on Haitians? When the British and French break both nations. Mexicans and blacks kill each wanna dead. All our population, people in folk nation. Why the separation? Why we got Jamaicans hating on Haitians? When the British and French break both nations. Mexicans and blacks kill each other straight hating. While the government profits from prison population. If you on the bottom, be you Anglo or Asian, you gotta recognize the realness in what I'm saying. You gotta recognize another chief ain't the enemy. When the police ride and kill us frequently, we gotta make the youth see where the truth be. If you achieve it, grow and develop GD.
We want to bet.
And our people still poor. If we really want, if you on the bottom, be you Anglo or Asian, you gotta recognize the realness in what I'm saying. You gotta recognize another chief ain't the enemy. When the police ride and kill us frequently, we gotta make the youth see where the truth be. If you achieved it, grow and develop GD. 50 years of games and our people still poor. If we really run the streets, we should really end war.
Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilizations. Destroy the corrupt government organizations. Trying to survive cultural assassination.
Our hearts were torn apart just like y'all was. Watching towers full of souls fall to sawdust. Every time we called your office, you ignored us. Now you're holding hearings on us all inside of Congress. Microscopes on us, asking which your hardest. My answer was in line with all of the founding fathers. I think Patrick said it best, give me liberty and death. I shall never accept anything less. You claim innocence, you play victimless, but you gave the kiss of death in the name of self-defense. Slavery and theft of other nations to the end of pacifying your citizenry with excess. We believe in freedom, justice, security, but they're only pure when they're applied universally. So certainly if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of the circuitry. Urgently putting fear inside your heart, make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just want to touch our head to the floor and talk to God. Cause to remove every blemish, accept anything less. You claim innocence, you play victimless, but you gave the kiss of death in the name of self-defense. Slavery and theft of other nations to the end of pacifying your citizenry with excess. We believe in freedom, justice, security, but they're only pure when they're applied universally. So certainly if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of the circuitry. Urgently putting fear inside your heart, make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just want to touch our head to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest threat of harm doesn't come from any bomb. The moment you refuse the human rights for just a few, what happens when that few? So certainly if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of the circuitry. Urgently putting fear inside your heart, make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife and babies, we ain't never made you hard. We just want to touch our head to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest threat of harm doesn't come from any bomb. The moment you refuse the human rights for just a few, what happens when that few includes you? Civil war.
So hit the link and come on the feed, y'all. Subscribe to this new YouTube channel because my main channel was down for a minute because I've been rocking Palestine. I told you. Tomorrow or Wednesday, I believe I'll be going to Vegas though. I don't know if I'm going to do it in Vegas or not, but I'm doing a class on liens. If you're interested, please email me at sabirbeyradio@gmail.com. I will not be having no one attended. It's supposed to be 2 people, just my brother Percy and my brother Jabbar. hope I said his name right. But anyway, there's only gonna be 2 of us, and y'all can get the recording later on. It'll be $75. We're gonna have a transcript of it also for y'all can have. So I'm gonna try to bang out 2 or 3 classes within one day. That's gonna be kind of crazy. 2 or 3 classes in one day. So if you're interested, please email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. If y'all want to jump on the feed, jump on the feed. Everyone knows that we just got back from over Spain in September. I'm planning on going back. We're trying to get more people to go back over there. Again, man, it's so much that is going on, people, that my hands been tied on so many levels. Did y'all see the YouTubes? Did y'all see the YouTubes that we've been putting together? Go to my YouTube channel. Have y'all seen them? Hold on, let me see if I can pull some up. Did y'all see any of the YouTubes on my channel? So let me do a recap. Okay, let's do a recap on these videos. Okay, let's see. Give me 1 second. If I'm wrong, y'all can check me. Okay, straight up, check me. All right, but don't try to play me, because it ain't gonna work out good for you. So I'm gonna play one of the videos, and then it's a civil war that's going on. It's been going on for a long time, and I got something from somebody that asked me what Blue Pill was talking about. I don't know what Blue Pill be talking about. I don't know what Red Pill be talking about. I really don't. But if them brothers are gonna get in contact with me, tell them to get in contact with me. Okay, I can, I'll sit on their feed, on their show for a second. But I don't know. I will question people where they get the information from. Is a reliable source, because what people do on social media is that they pull out anything or from everywhere, and I don't even know. You gotta backtrack everything. Some of these people be doing stuff, people. I don't even know where they get it from, but I'm gonna show y'all. If you go to my YouTube channel, Sabir Bey YouTube, okay, go to Sabir Bey YouTube. Please check these videos out on YouTube, and I'm gonna play it again. Shout out to my brother Matt, my Ethiopian brother. So I'm gonna play. Let me see if I can get the first one for you. Let me see if I can get the first one for y'all. Give me 1 second. You said Israel initially ministry suggests relocating to Gaza. Wow. See, listen. Hey Matt, fill us in, brother, because I don't even know where half of these people be getting their information from, bro. These cats on social media just be popping everything. In this second. So bear with me. Let's find the first one. I'm gonna post up the first one. So bear with me, okay, y'all. This is something that we've been working on. It's on my page. Brother Percy and I have been working on these documents. I mean these things, because if y'all know about Hollywood and how Hollywood got started, dude, but they all put their money together. So I'm gonna play 2 videos for y'all, and I want y'all to pay attention to them. But please go to my YouTube before 1492, and I need y'all to share them out. This is thorough research, people. Thorough research, not something I'm pulling off a line. And I always thank my brother Percy, because he watches my videos and he put these things together, even when I send him stuff 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Factual. Facts can be researched, analyzed, and proven, and beliefs are what people believe in. Okay, so if you love this content, please support this content. Why does this thing keep saying canceled, man? Give me 1 second. Everybody like to get on here when stuff is so free. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to pull something up so y'all can see this. And we got more. Where we at? All right. We're going to play the first one, then we're going to play the second one. Remember what I said? It's a civil war going on in Israel, but y'all probably didn't even know about that. So let's go here for a second.
Delve into the intricate world of Semitic languages, exploring their rich history, their speakers, and a surprising twist involving Yiddish and Ashkenazi Jews. The term Semite originates from Shem, one of Noah's sons in the Bible. whose descendants are believed to have spoken Semitic languages. Semites traditionally refer to the peoples who speak or spoke these languages, encompassing a diverse range of ethnic groups in the Middle East and the Horn of Africa. Semitic languages, part of the broader Afro-Asiatic language family, are known for their unique structure, characterized by consonantal roots, typically consisting of 3 consonants, used to derive a variety of words. This language family includes Arabic, Hebrew, Aramaic, Amharic, Tigrinya, and several other languages. Arabic and Hebrew are among the most well-known Semitic languages, associated with Arabs and Jews respectively. Arabs are considered to be a Semitic people, with their language, Arabic, serving as a key component of their cultural and ethnic identity. The Arab world spans across a vast region encompassing numerous countries, each with its own unique history and cultural expressions, yet all connected through the Arabic language. Aramaic, once a lingua franca of the Near East, holds historical significance, especially within Christian and Jewish religious contexts. Amharic and Tigrinya are spoken in Ethiopia and Eritrea, reflecting the geographical diversity of Semitic languages. Now let's address the plot twist. Yiddish, primarily associated with Ashkenazi Jews, is not a Semitic language. It is a High German-derived language that developed during the 9th century in Central Europe. Yiddish incorporates elements from Hebrew, Aramaic, and various European languages, creating a unique linguistic tapestry. Despite its non-Semitic origins, Yiddish holds a significant place in Jewish culture, particularly among Ashkenazi Jews. It was the vernacular of millions of Jews in Europe, and has a rich literary and cultural heritage. In the modern state of Israel, predominantly led by politicians of Ashkenazi descent, Hebrew, a Semitic language, is the official language. This presents a fascinating linguistic and cultural dynamic, as the state is governed by individuals whose ancestral language is Yiddish, a non-Semitic language, yet they promote and speak Hebrew, reconnecting with the ancient Semitic roots of Jewish identity. In summary, the story of Semitic languages and the Jewish people is a tapestry woven with rich linguistic diversity, historical depth, and unexpected connections, highlighting the complexity of identity and the power of language.
So that's part 1. So this is what we've been working on, y'all.
Transgender.
In case y'all don't understand, this is what we've been working on. So when y'all think Sabir Bey is not, I'm doing all of this, people. And I'm going to tell you something. Everything that I'm doing is based on the research, thorough research of me traveling the globe. Are you ready? So no, it's not somebody else. This is, my brother Percy and I have been putting these things together for the past couple of weeks. And a lot of stuff is going to be on my website, y'all. I mean, on my pages. So let's go to the second part of this. Let's go.
In this second part of our exploration, we delve deeper into the intricate dynamics between Israelis of European descent, known as Ashkenazi Jews, and Palestinians, shedding light on the complexities of identity, history, and the term Semite. Ashkenazi Jews, originating from Central and Eastern Europe, have played a significant role in the establishment and development of the modern state of Israel. Their migration to Palestine, and later Israel, was influenced by a variety of factors, including the Zionist movement and the escape from persecution in Europe. On the other hand, Palestinians, with their deep-rooted history in the land, have found themselves in a prolonged conflict with the state of Israel, leading to tensions, disputes, and violence that have lasted for decades. A fascinating yet complex aspect of this relationship is the Semitic origins of Arabs. Arabs, including Palestinians, are considered Semitic people, with their language, Arabic, being a Semitic language. This brings us to a paradoxical situation where allegations of anti-Semitism are made in the context of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The term anti-Semitism has historically been used to describe prejudice against Jews, and it has its roots in racial theories and discrimination that targeted Jewish communities. However, when we consider the broader definition of Semite, which includes Arabs, the dynamics of the term become more complex in the context of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Critics argue that policies and actions that discriminate against Palestinians can be seen as a form of anti-Semitism, as Palestinians are Semitic people. This perspective challenges the conventional understanding of anti-Semitism and calls for a nuanced and careful use of the term. It is crucial to approach this topic with sensitivity, acknowledging the historical suffering of Jews, the legitimate rights and aspirations of Palestinians, and the need for a just and lasting resolution to the conflict. In summary, the relationship between Israelis of European descent and Palestinians is layered with historical, cultural, and linguistic complexities. Understanding these nuances is key to unraveling the intricacies of identity, conflict, and the quest for peace in the region.
So, did y'all notice? So this is what we've been working on. So this is why when I asked y'all to support what I'm doing, this is why
This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org.
This is what I've been asking y'all to support, not a make-believe school. So bear with me 1 second. I'm going to share something with y'all. I asked y'all, did y'all know what's a civil war going on over there in Israel? Did y'all know? So I'm going to share some stuff with y'all. Y'all could jump on the feed. Give me 1 second. Why is it always saying cancel? Give me 1 second. So bear with me 1 second. Bear with me. Yo, do you understand this book right here was by a school teacher in Israel? Did y'all know this book was by a school teacher in Israel? Hold up, 2982. Give me 1 second. How many people heard of this book before? How many of y'all heard of this book? Give me 1 second. Give me not that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. So in this book, right? In the back of this book, let me turn this around first. Give me 1 second. Did y'all ever see that book before? Right here. 2982. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show y'all this lady. I had to you always supposed to research the authors also. Give me 1 second. Y'all getting this in real time. Because people been telling me, they've been hearing people do videos on these things. And I'm like, well, where y'all get your information from? Well, brother, I got it off of Google research. So bear with me 1 second. Watch this. And it's a lot inside this book. Once you really understand it, do you see what's on here? Give me 1 second. Ethiopian Jews, right? So if you read this book, right, that she's a school teacher. She was a school teacher over 20 years, but it came out years ago. So it's about $59 for the book. It's $59. Okay. Better Israel. It says Better Israel or House of Israel. Y'all see this? Better is ES Israel. So the E would be the I. Y'all probably wouldn't even have caught that if I didn't show you this right here. An I is an E, a D is a T, the C is a K. So in this book, right, it speaks about it, right? So you can probably go online, since y'all like to go online, and try to find this book. It's about $59. $59. I did masses of videos. If you go back to any of my videos, you'll see me explain so much. The reason why most of y'all don't know is because my main page was taken down. So we need everybody to subscribe to before 1492. Okay? And let's get ready with this for the before 1492 tour. Okay? So again, tomorrow I'm doing my classes, y'all. If y'all interested, $75, B. I spoke about all of that philosophy stuff. I just don't feel like putting all my stuff out, but bear with me. Just share the videos out. So let's go to the Civil War thing. Somebody, actually, let me share this with you. Let me tell you how crazy. Let's talk about this Balfour thing first and foremost. Somebody sent me a video about Blue Pill, talk about the Balfour expires today. Where did that come from? Where did they get this information from? I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying you got to be very careful about what's on social media. Is it credible? How many sources? Where did you get it from? These are the things you ask people, because this is why people make y'all look crazy when you bring up things. Is it a reliable source of information? But let me see. I'm gonna share something with y'all. I'm gonna see if y'all can peep this. I'm gonna pull something up that was online. How do you spell corporation? How do you spell corporation? Come on. See, when your eyes are open, you catch certain things. Type it in. So look at this. Can't make this up. Let me show you how somebody spell corporate. This was fishy as hell to me. And Karen caught it too. She caught this, right? I don't know who this is. USSA. Right? Bear with me. That ain't how you spell corporation, is it? Corporations. Hold on, here it is. Is that how you spell it? See, this is the thing you have to be very careful about when you're on social media, and you have to go find out. Because so somebody asked me about this, and I was like, I don't know what this brother's talking about. So that don't even make sense to me. So that's how you spell corporation? Come on. But what is true, when you research this, right? Bear with me. Y'all see the difference, right? But you see how it's spelled in there? Let me let y'all see. Come on, B. If you're a journalist, you don't do that. You don't do stuff like this. So bear with me, okay? Are y'all following me? Are y'all following it? So bear with me 1 second. Bear with me. So what I looked up, now I don't know, maybe a different language. I don't even know, maybe. But what I did look up is Al Jazeera's, though. Let me go to Al Jazeera's. But look what Al Jazeera's was talking about. It's coming up. Right? Issued November the 2nd, 1917. This is Al Jazeera. Okay. I mean, I can't. I'm just showing y'all what I'm researching right about now. See this? But the crazy part about this, the craziest thing ever, that when you really start researching this information, it start making so much sense. But 1917, November the 2nd. But the crazy part is it's a civil war going on. I said, well, maybe why all this stuff is going on. But I'm gonna play the news, and I want y'all to hear, because anybody who, I don't know how many of y'all ever went to Spain and stayed in Spain, but I stayed in Spain. I don't stay in Barcelona. I don't like it. I was there many, many, many times. But there's a lot of history in southern Spain, people, which we call El Andalus. Spain was not Spain until 1492 when the Moors fell. When these people right here was converted, I bought this in Spain, the Moriscos Revolt. This is all in Spanish, this whole book in Spanish. So the people that you see over there is not the original ones. Let's go to the news real fast. Y'all better jump on, because I don't need to be on here all day. But listen up.
Thank you so much for joining us for CBN News Watch. I'm Ephraim Graham. Ahead today in Israel, the Knesset moving ahead with the Netanyahu government plan to change the country's judicial system. But opponents are not giving up. Some are warning of a possible civil war, while others hope for reconciliation. We'll bring you the story from Jerusalem. Here at home, the Justice Department suing the state of Texas over a plan to keep illegal immigrants out of the country. We'll tell you what the plan is and why the governor is willing to go all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. The Communist Party of China rewriting the Bible. We'll hear what their plan is.
Continue to argue. You can continue to fight. but you can also do something else. You can reach agreements about what to do next. Let's come to an agreement. This is my call to you, and I extend my hand to call for peace and mutual respect within us.
Opposition leader Yair Lapid announced he will challenge the legislation in the Supreme Court. That could set up a major showdown between the justices and the legislature in the coming months. In the meantime, demonstrations continued throughout the night in Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. Protest leaders say their fight has just begun. And former Prime Minister Ehud Olmert told the media that Israel is now entering a period of civil disobedience and even civil war. However, Prime Minister Netanyahu began his message with a hopeful note. He was moved when he saw a video of demonstrators from both sides in a train station, with advocates of judicial reform going up and opponents going down. Despite their differences, they began to reach out and shake hands, as Netanyahu said, not as enemies, but as brothers. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.
Now listen to this.
Mitchell joins us now with more. So, Chris, why does the Netanyahu government believe there's a need for reform? What are they trying to correct?
Well, Ephraim, for years, the Supreme Court could strike down a law or a government policy if they considered it unreasonable. And obviously, what's reasonable or unreasonable is subjective. What may be reasonable to a conservative might be unreasonable to a liberal and vice versa. And Israel's justice minister says what's reasonable is a worldview. It's not a legal standard. So this law changes that and stops the court from using the reasonable standard.
What's going on? Listen.
What is the opposition side? Why do they call this push for reform a threat to Israel's democracy?
Well, Ephraim, they believe that the Supreme Court really is the last bastion to protect from what they call the tyranny of the legislature, meaning the Knesset could pass any law they want and without the check and balance of the Supreme Court. And they also want to protect the liberal nature of the country, since the court for years, decades actually, has been liberal. But the bottom line behind much of this protest, Ephraim, is that they want to bring down the Netanyahu government.
Why has this measure created such division with all the protests, and some reservists are even threatening not to show up for military service?
Woo!
The opera is where society puts itself on display. Marion can meet some more suitable young people.
Well, part of the division, Ephraim, is really between secular and religious Israelis, with a right-wing and a religious government right now under the coalition government with Netanyahu. Secular Israelis are concerned the Knesset could or would pass religious laws that, like forbidding, for example, working on the Sabbath. But both people on both sides, they're really concerned about what you mentioned, the reservists, threatening not to show up for duty. What this does is really undermine Israel's security, and especially at a time when Israel's enemies, they really sense internal weakness in Israel. For example, things are going on up in the northern border with Hezbollah. Iran is getting closer to a possible nuclear weapon, and all the while now going on with this internal division. And that's why many people are concerned about reservists not showing up for duty.
Now, Chris, the opposition says it'll take the reasonableness law all the way to the Supreme Court. Now, since that law limits the court's power, how can the justices actually make an impartial decision? Wouldn't striking it down threaten the democracy?
Well, it could, and that's really the question. It's really a conundrum. Will the Supreme Court rule to limit their own power, or will they overrule the Knesset and show that, which is going to set up a showdown that we might be seeing in the next several months? So you would have the Knesset just passing a law to limit the powers of the Supreme Court, and then the Supreme Court saying, well, we strike down that as unreasonable. So really, it really sets up a showdown between these two branches of the government, and part of the crisis that we're going to be seeing going on in the next several weeks and months, perhaps.
Distraction.
Now, Chris, tomorrow begins the Jewish observance called the 9th of Ab. It's a time of repentance and mourning. How has this become part of the debate?
Well, a lot of people think it should have been waited. People should have waited until this season of the 9th of Ab is over, which is tomorrow night. Many people say it's the grimmest day of the year, and it's actually even, sometimes people say it's more solemn than Yom Kippur. The reason for that is that in back when Moses sent the spies into the land, the 10 spies came back with an evil report. Since then, and during that time, the 9th of Ab, the first temple was destroyed, the second temple was destroyed. the Jews were expelled from Spain. So many calamities.
You think they talking about them?
When Moses sent the spies into the land, the 10 spies came back with an evil report. Since then, and during that time, the first temple was destroyed, the second temple was destroyed, the Jews were expelled from Spain. So many calamities and
now I would have been like, what Jews are you talking about? I'd have been like, what Jews are you? They talking about the Sephardic Jews? Hold up. I don't think y'all catching this. Hold up. I would ask this question. Are you referring to these people? Give me 1 second. Let's just see. Are we talking about these people right here? Because that's a Sephardi right there. This is me in Cordoba, Spain. Let me blow this up so you can see. Would they be talking about these Jews? Sephardi, diaspora. This is in Cordoba, Spain. Would they be talking about them around it? Because you can't sit amongst our people if you didn't look like us. That's common sense. Like, that's me in Cordoba. This is in the museum in Cordoba, Spain. So when I started doing my research, I said, wait a minute, let me go to these particular places. So I want to know, can somebody educate me on this? Were they talking about them? That's in Cordoba, Spain, people. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's show a little bit more. Hold up. If I was that news dude, I'd have been asking questions, brother. Like, what Jews are you talking about? Talking about these? Here you go right here. This is in Toledo, Spain. That's Toledo. You see where I'm sitting at in the quarters? Udera, Toledo. But they be talking about these people. Because the Jews that I know, they were looking like us. Would they talk about them in Toledo? Was these are the Jews they was talking about? Because y'all believe the Moors are just Muslims. Oh, no, that's not true. Not by far. The Moors were not just Muslims or Muslims. Okay? Hold up. Bear with me. Or you can just pull this out and just show them this. Give me 1 second. Let's see. They be talking about those Jews. That's in 1920. That's 1920. And if you really did some reading, right? If you did some real reading, the Sephardis, which you will find in this book, they say the Visigoths said the indigenous people to Spain were black people. This came out in 1996. The people, the indigenous people, they called them black. You know, they didn't call people black back then. But the Visigoths said the indigenous people of Spain were black people. I was over there. Y'all don't get it? Oh, I was there. So when you really, let me see if I can pull it up. Give me 1 second, okay? Before we get off of here. Anybody wants to jump on, because I am going to go. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you. Y'all ready? I'm going to show you. Page 76. I just showed you I was over there, right? But let me just help y'all out on here. I like to show receipts. So go get the book, right? Yo, what's up, Percy? Crazy because those Jews spoke a Semitic language on top of having the lineage. Oh, yes, brother Percy. But black folks don't want this. They want the new movie that's great come out on Netflix. But bear with me. I'm going to prove my point. Okay? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull this up so y'all can read it. And you can talk to me about the Sephardis or anything pertaining to Spain. I'm so open for that. Hurry up now. Okay? I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to show y'all. 2985. $29.85. Give me 1 second. And let me ask y'all, have y'all ever heard somebody say this before? Okay. So you got to remember, they didn't call people black back then. They were Moors or Negroes. Moors or Negroes. So let's go. They're using this for y'all. I'm going to blow this up so you can see it. Right there. Bear with me. Have y'all ever seen this before? Can you see it? This is how you research you research stuff. Can y'all see it? All right. So, about the Visigoths, called the indigenous population of Spain black, a darker complexion than the Visigoths. So it makes me start to think about the Visigoths might be light too. I mean, dark also. Maybe they're the same damn people. Because I heard about the Visigoths, right? Naming chains characterize Spanish Moros, M-O-R-O-S, Moor, i.e. Berber, Arab, population of Northern Africa and Spain. Moros, Greek, black. Now, I've been over there. I keep trying to tell y'all. So how many of y'all knew this? Take a picture, it lasts longer. It lasts a little longer. So they know you are the one that they're talking about, but you've been hitting your head and not unconscious by your black scholars. How many of y'all knew that? Not just reading books, I be in these particular places, pulling this information out on for you. So take a picture and last a little longer. Again, I'm open for this dialogue. My email is right there, sabirbeyradio@gmail.com. If you're interested in the class, let's get ready to go down. But you can pre-order it, whatever we're going to do, because we're not going to go live. Only Percy and myself. And if Percy want to jump on for a second, he can jump on. But I am going to get off here in a minute. But I got to do this. I'm going to show you what black people put money behind. And I know y'all probably tired of these types of movies. How long you staying in Spain in 1490? I'm not going to Spain. I'm going to city to city. I'm trying to hit city to city if I get enough money. I'm trying to get a big sponsor behind me. Okay. So if we can get somebody to drop a couple thousand, I started in Philadelphia first. I will start it in Philly at this boys shelter in Philadelphia, because there's a boys shelter in Philly that a brother drew a picture, a mural of me on the wall. I would love to do it here. This brother did this. He drew a mural. And I would love to start it here in Philadelphia. That boy captured the hell out of me, didn't he? And I don't even live in Philly no more. But shout out to the brother. He captured the hell out of me on that, didn't he? So, I am going to go. So if you want to reach out to me, if you want to be one of the sponsors, you can sponsor. My email is sabirbeyradio@gmail.com. I am going to get off of here so I eat. If you want to join the class again, we're going to film tomorrow, or we're going to film Thursday or tomorrow. I'm waiting for my brothers to see what day. The class will be $75, but you can pre-order it. My brother Percy is going to book. He's going to also put it in a book format for anybody that want to have it in a book format. God willing, I might come to Las Vegas this week. Who knows? So, reach out to me, sabirbeyradio@gmail.com. But I'm going to show you what we put money behind, or they put money behind. I can't make this up. We love slave movies. Look, we love slave stuff.
Say it loud.
Listen, we love it.
Oh. We're in it no matter what. I do not see one woman's name.
Why?
Get to work, my friend.
Why do we keep making slave movies? Why?
The time has come.
Yo, they are tripping with these movies, man. So, yo, they are tripping. They will constantly keep putting these types of movies out. Can we all get together and we can actually do a movie on our history before slavery? Can we do that? I would love to do it. I'd like to come on as a director to it. Can we do that, people? Hold up. Let's get it go. So I told you I wasn't going to be long, but I'm getting off of here. So y'all can email me. Okay? Let's get this thing popping. Got to go eat. But think bigger, people. Gotta go. Gotta go.
Gather round. Oh, yeah. Think bigger. Think bigger.
This is about life.
Life.
Real life.
Real life. Your life. My life. Real life.
Young and struggling out there bugging, let me sing a song for you. This song ain't for everybody, this is for the chosen few. Those that's born with purpose, never worthless, this is all for you. You hearing me at this moment cause the spirit is calling you. Something pressing inside, revealing his truth is calling you. But if you don't understand the acronym Simone
Gotta
wants
go.
to do, the media will lead your mind to do things you don't want to do. Like dissing your own heritage and the lineage that belongs to you. This is what a colonist's about, dissing all of you. The past, the present, the future, and what you gonna do. It's not just about now, it's about tomorrow too. You are the cultural foundation of.
If you're interested in the class, email me. Any lectures, tours, let's get it popping.
Those that will follow you, just like you model a past, the future gonna model you. So what from this era are you telling the future it has to do? When the future looks back, will they really respect or laugh at you? These are the real questions that real life will be asking you. But if you're distracted by the temptations that they flashing you, you won't see the opportunities that steady passing you. This is why despite their criticisms, I bring the class to you. Cause culture ain't about now, it's about who comes after you.
Y'all better listen.
Think bigger.
Shout out to G. Simone Parker.
Think bigger.
KRS-One.
Think love.
Hear me on this second tape. KRS is never fake. Go ahead, get your dinner plate. But let me now get something straight. Ain't nobody hating on you, young is how you do your do. But you too young to see how these corporations are using you, culturally abusing you, picking and choosing you, programming your mind through the music lines you cruising to. Think about the future you, the higher you, the super you. Or will the future you turn out to only be the stupid you? Knowledge reigns supreme, learn this theme, it never goes away. The culture keeper, the teacher, this what I'm supposed to say. There's got to be a better way. They hear our music every day. B-boys getting blown away, but coming outside anyway. We try to get outside and see the ball. Power from a street light made the place dark. But yo, we didn't care. We turned it out. I know a few understand what I'm talking about. Remember, Bronx River, pulling triggers, counting figures, pouring liquor, lyric spitter, shaking shiver, glamming glitter. The mic mixer, I'm just a party ripper, OJ vodka sipper. Here's a little advice, think bigger.
Think bigger. Think bigger. Think bigger. Think love. Think peace. Think life. Think free. Think bigger.
So shout out to G. Simone Parker, KRS-One's wife. I told you I didn't need to be on here for 10 hours. I already do it enough. Just go watch all my videos on Before 1492 or Sabir Bey page, which is down for right now. For the class, please email me. Okay? Thank y'all so much. Gotta go.